what a career, and I'm glad you're getting the recognition, continual recognition that you deserve, and this honor of having the patch put on the number 5 jersey from here on out. And we watched the Razorback Daily when they surprised you yesterday, and I saw you emotional. And I mean, how could you not be, even when you're not really that kind of guy? But what has this meant to you?
I tell people, man, I'm thankful for it, man. Being a kid growing up in Little Rock and just wanting to go to the University of Arkansas, man. I just wanted to go there and play football. Never thought about going there and setting records and becoming this nationwide known figure as Darren McFadden, DMac, Run DMC. I never thought of any of those things. Like I said, I just want to go to the University of Arkansas, play football, and being able to go up there and accomplish some of the things that I did, man. It's just a great honor and a great feeling. I'm just very thankful for it, and it's a blessing for sure, man.
How awkward and uncomfortable was it early on with all the attention and all the fame, and you was just trying to play football?
Man, a lot of guys know me guys that cover me, man, since high school days. Probably they know, my interviews early on. You probably get 2 or 3 words out of me, and it's like, I would get quiet again. But, it's funny. I got a funny story about that. Kevin Trainer is my guy, man. I love Kevin Trainer, but I think it was we do like a home media day for all the local media and everything, and it may have been my freshman year or even my sophomore year, but it was one of them. But I had been doing tons of media, so I was like, oh, man, I just want to take a break. Everybody done. I was still going. And so I told Kevin Trainer, like, man, I'm going to go to the restroom real quick, and I'll be right back. So I went to the restroom, and I snuck off to the dorms for about 30 minutes, and he finally called me, like, what happened to you? And I was like, man, I had to come sit down for a second. But, the one thing I would say Kevin taught me dealing with media and stuff, man, is just it's all about how you approach it. And over the years, that's one thing that I learned, you approach it with a good attitude, and, you get good results out of it. And then early years in college, I was at the point I was like, I just want to play football. I didn't care about media, and over the years, I learned that comes along with it, man. So I think I do a pretty good job at it now.
You do.
You've had such a love affair with the Razorback fans. You talked a minute ago about how badly you wanted to play for Arkansas growing up. Did that make it easier as you started to deal with things like the media and all of a sudden you were in the spotlight? You felt the love, I think, from the state. And I just wonder if that helped you along in the process.
Oh, yeah, it opened me up to the point that, me going out there playing football and doing the things that I did, it wasn't just impacting me, that, like, I really had an impact on people. I started to understand that, not even just kids, even older children, older adults and grown people and stuff at the time. And so I think my appreciation for them is being able to talk to the media and, just let them know what's going on and, just getting them to know me other than Darren McFadden, the football player. And so it's just their way into, just a little bit of, well, I guess with social media nowadays it's a lot easier, but, that's my way of being able to talk to them and being able to, fill them in on what's going on and, let them know how much I appreciate them for the support over the years.
Darren McFadden's our guest, the GOAT, Arkansas football. What memories we have. I mean, just watching you play and just hearing the highlights and seeing them. Now that you've maybe had some time to reflect over the years, what was it like for you, man, with the ball in your hand, when you're getting the direct snap, when you're running the Wildcat, when you're going for 80? I mean, walk us through what's going on with you.
Like you said, it took me some time to actually reflect back on that, and I think I've only honestly really just reflected back on that in the last 3 to 4 or 5 years, man. Because going through it, for me, like I said, I was just out there playing football. That's what I did. I played football. I always tell people I was one of those guys. I never got too high, never got too low when it came to playing football. I had fun out there playing football. So I didn't think about a lot of things I was doing at the time. I was just living in that moment for it. Looking back on it, I'm like, man, you really accomplished some hell of a things playing football, just throughout life, period. It's just an amazing feeling, just being able to reflect back on that and think about it, think about all the people that I've impacted over the years and, all the people that have impacted me. Football has built some relationships that I have with people that, without football, we probably would have never crossed paths. And, we've been friends 20 plus years now. And so it's just an amazing thing what's going on. And, like I said, it's just one of those things you're very thankful for.
We were talking a little bit earlier this morning, Darren, and we're going to go into the way backs when you were in high school. We were talking about how, hey, there were those that said Darren was a better safety than running back. Was there ever any chance you would be anything other than a ball carrier when you got to college?
So, first off, I love playing safety now. I love playing safety. And I know. Think the thing that really pushed me to wanting to play running back is for the fact that people were saying that I should play safety so much. So that was one of the things that, like, man, I'm going to make this point and let people know that I can run this ball. And so getting to Arkansas, of course, having Danny Nutt recruit me, he knew all about me. Bobby Allen was our safety coach at the time, so he knew about me as well. And so from the way Danny Nutt explained to me, so basically they just had a conversation like, all right, let's try him at running back. If you don't work out at running back, then we can still move him to safety. And so I was tried at running back, and I found a good home.
Never moved. That's
the understatement.
I definitely love
forever.
playing safety, man.
What an
But I
understatement.
always tell people I think that was two of the best decisions I made in my life playing football. I would say my first one, moving from quarterback in high school to running back. I tell people, me and my high school coach, John Mays, we were talking about some footsteps on a play. And then, I was like, yeah, okay, I think I can do this, but I feel more comfortable doing it this way. Then he's like, how about you just go play running back? And I was like, all right, I'll just go play running back. And, I think that was one of the better decisions I made in my life as well, right there.
Darren, when you got emotional yesterday, I don't know if you can share this with us, but I just love to hear, like what about that, kind of got in your heart?
Man, I think it just being at a point in my life where I do sit down and be able to reflect and, think about stuff, man. I feel like I just done so much at Arkansas, and, I don't expect anything from it, man. And, it just caught me by surprise, really. I didn't expect anything. I was sitting there talking with the guys, and then when I seen Coach Pittman and Hunter pop on, it was like, if you see the film, my face just kind of went blank because I was like, what they got going on? And so to hear that right there, man, it was a great feeling, and I was just very thankful for it. And like I said, a lot of people say, oh, the number should be retired and whatever, which I can't say that it's not a number that's worthy of being retired because it very much will live. But I tell people it's a way for me to my name to be able to live on, because you're not gonna see number 5 on a jersey and not think about Darren McFadden, and then having a patch on there as well. Now that's something right there. It's gonna it's a conversation piece for people, and I feel like that's the way to keep my name living on. When anytime you see number 5 out there on that field.
Man, that's really cool. We mentioned this earlier. And we all know your football career and have seen it. And like so many of us, you've gone through personal struggles in your life. And you may have made as much or more of an impact here in the last few years with some decisions that you've made and the impact you've had on other people with that. I mean, what has that meant to you as a grown-up now? And to have the life you have now, I'd just love to give you the opportunity to share a little bit about that.
I just tell people, man, they put a smile on my face, because I think that's another part of it too, with me getting emotional, because I'm at a point right now that, like I say, I can reflect on things, I can think of things clearly, man. I tell people I've had tons of accolades and awards over the years, but me being able to give up drinking is probably one of my biggest accomplishments, man. It was one of those things. I didn't think I was alcoholic, but it definitely had a hold on my life, and it controlled me more so than not. And so being able to give up drinking, man, I've been sober 2 years now, and,
wow.
and it's just an amazing feeling. And like I said, I think that's part of me being able just to have a clear mindset, and not just living in the moment and actually reflect on things and think about things more. And so that's something that just being able to open my mind up, man. One of the best decisions I've made in my life. 5/18/23 was my last drink of liquor, man, and just still been standing strong, attending AA meetings, and just trying to be the best person that I can be for my family, and then just having an award like that being presented to me at that time, man, it just let me know that I'm doing the right thing in life right now, man. So I'm in a very happy place in my life, and I can be a little more soft, man. I got little girls at home now, and so it softens me up a little bit, man. But I'm thankful to be able to be sober for them and be present in their lives, man. And so
that's
it's
awesome.
just a blessing for me.
Hey, congratulations.
Yeah. Darren,
Appreciate it, brother.
That's awesome.
We play the highlights, and there are so many favorite moments. I mean, Razorback fans can tell Darren McFadden stories until past bedtime. What do you remember? What stands out? What do you remember when you think about that time?
I can think of a few specific games from each year that pretty much they gave me confidence to know that I can do what that I had the ability to go out there and run the ball in that league. Like I said, I still never thought about setting all the records and being the greatest of all time in there. But my freshman year, we played USC and we were beat 70-17. And so out of all the negatives from that game, the one positive thing that I did take away, I had 12 carries for 88 yards that game. And so that was a big positive for me. And it wasn't just like their subs all the way at the end of the game type of deal. So I felt pretty good about that. And then that just let me know that, okay, you can run the ball in this league, man. It just, it was a bad loss for us, but you can run the ball. And then I would come back into, I'll say my sophomore year probably, when I came back from my toe injury, and I forget the name of this team. It was a smaller school we was playing. I think they were blue and white. And
Utah State, I think.
Utah State. They said, Utah State, and I kind of got tripped up and I stumbled out of it, and I recovered and was able to score a 70-yard run or whatever. And I was like, okay, I had confidence that I can play in the league, and I was like, I know I can. And coming back off that injury, I'm like, okay, I can do this. And then coming around to my junior year, man, I think I was just more focused on going out there, bringing the team along with me, and because my sophomore year, man, I tell people, we had a team that I feel like we could have won a national championship that year right there. Everybody talk about me, Peyton, and Felix in that backfield, but, we had a defense that was, man, it was like no other over there. Those guys would fly around and put hats on people, man. And like I say, my junior year is just going out there grinding, bringing the team along, and, you try to get momentum going, and I felt like the team that we had that, we just go out there and play our ball, man, and just try to bring the guys along. And, I just felt like that was my thing to do, because at the end of the day, I knew that I was gone, but at the same time, I still was focused on my team. And so, play out the way things went, had things go left for us, but, I felt like we had a pretty good season and was able to get some things going, man. We still made a bowl game. Definitely didn't go how we wanted it to there, but it was fun for us.
Well, man,
it was an honor to watch you play,
all those
man.
memories.
It really was.
Really was. And it's an honor to talk to you now. And, hey, man, congratulations. Proud of you. You make Arkansas proud.
I appreciate you guys, man. I thank you guys for having me on, man.
Anytime, brother. We'll talk soon, man. Thanks for making time for us, and congratulations on another honor. It's well-deserved.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
You too, man. Darren McFadden, the GOAT, with us on the Chuck and Bo Show.